Today, I'm covering the Kardashians and the controversy surrounding their bodies. The Kardashian-Jenners are a family that predominantly got famous because of their reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, that first aired in 2007. In this video, I'm going to be specifically talking about the siblings Kourtney, Kendall, Rob, Kylie, Kim, and Khloe. The Kar-Jenner women, as they became social media influencers and trendsetters, also became the modern beauty standard. Juicy lips, perfect tan skin, wide hips, small waist, and big boobs. I don't want it to come across as if I hate the Kardashians, because I don't. However, I wanted to come at things as unbiased as possible for this video. Whether they know it or not, the Kardashian family has contributed to toxic diet culture and body shaming. Let's get into it. Kourtney Kardashian is 42 years old, making her the oldest of all the siblings. She advocates for a healthy, clean, and sustainable lifestyle. She is gluten-free and dairy-free, which I'm pretty sure is because of her children that have certain allergies. It has actually become an inside joke now for viewers of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on how Kourtney is so perfectionist and controlling when it comes to what she intakes and which products she uses. And we could see that in Keeping Up with scenes like the candy fight, which was huge a couple seasons ago.
It's Candyland. There's candies that are not disgusting and filled with chemicals.
Show me some.
She is also the owner of Poosh, a kind of lifestyle and health blog. Poosh publishes many posts on their website that are informative, educational, and, entertaining. However, there are a few that are not the best. Despite promoting such a healthy, clean lifestyle, Kourtney has advertised flat tummy shakes, contributing to toxic diet culture. Kourtney is, as far as I know, the only Kardashian that has posted pictures knowingly demonstrating her stretch marks. Once she was asked about the overwhelming support that she got on the pic, she said, "I was surprised by that. I've had stretch marks since the 8th or 9th grade on the side of my booty. I've never cared about them. I like them." Kourtney may have had fillers, a nose job, veneers, Botox, and possibly a face and neck lift. In the description, I'm going to be linking the full playlist to Lauryn Hill's videos about the Kardashians and their possible surgeries. It's really eye-opening. A notable Keeping Up with the Kardashians scene that has Kourtney in it is when Kim is freaking out over pregnant Kourtney that is just sitting down and eating because Kim thinks that she sees a possible single tiny stretch mark, and she's like, "Oh my god, Kourtney, I think you have a stretch mark." It turned out to be nothing. And, I love Kourtney's reaction in this. She is unfazed, just like, "What are you freaking out about? What do you want me to do about it?" As much as I think Kourtney is one of the healthiest, best at promoting a healthy lifestyle, confident person, she has had her bad moments, like insulting Khloe and calling her fat. Kendall Jenner is 25 years old and is now seen as the most beautiful, natural Kardashian, when she isn't that natural. She has obviously edited and photoshopped some videos and pictures that she's posted, just like her sisters. And it's likely that she's had fillers, a nose job, an eyebrow lift, liposuction, and butt filler. This isn't surprising because she is surrounded by, her family that is fake as some people would like to describe it as. And she is the top supermodel in the world. The modeling industry is extremely toxic, and you could see that with the huge rumor about how Kendall was once on a 400 to 500 calorie a day diet. She was also body shamed in 2014 at a runway for Tommy Hilfiger. She was only 19, and a bunch of media sources were criticizing her mainly for her thighs, simply because she didn't really have a thigh gap and she had a little extra jiggle. I think that may have hurt her a lot and may have been one of the main causes for all the work that she's had done. In the past year or so, she opened up about her struggles with acne, and the internet was not happy with her for that because her and her mom, while advertising that in advance, dramatized it to a crisp. Like, truly, they made it such a big deal, and some people were even, it was so, like, dramatic, some people were thinking, like, that she was gonna come out or something.
I'm so proud of my darling Kendall Jenner for being so brave and vulnerable. Seeing you share her most raw story in order to make a positive impact for so many people and help foster a positive dialogue is a testament to the incredible woman you've become.
When I was 14, I couldn't reach as many people as I can now. Now that I'm 22 and I have this whole thing behind me, I can speak to so many people and just be like, I can help you, and it's okay. And I experience it. I'm very normal, and like, I understand you. Like, I can connect with you. I'm gonna try and help.
It turned out to be a campaign for a skincare brand. Back in February of 2021, Kim expressed a big insecurity from doing a Skims photo shoot with Kendall. And Kendall responded to a bunch of tweets that were aimed at her about that, saying,
I am an extremely lucky girl, appreciative of all that I have. But I want you to know that I have bad days too, and that I hear you. You are beautiful just the way you are. It's not always as perfect as it may seem.
I also think this tweet about Kendall is really good.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop comparing yourself to Kendall Jenner. She has money, surgery, lighting, photographers, editors, nutritionists, personal trainers, makeup artists, etc. You have an iPhone camera. She looks unreal, but that's her job.
Robert Kardashian Jr. is 34 years old and used to often be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but once he gained weight and eventually had his daughter Dream, he went MIA. Rarely making an appearance on the show. Rob used to be much slimmer, and the more he gained weight, the less we saw of him. The Kardashians have since well respected his privacy. He really doesn't want to be in the spotlight, basically at all. We didn't see much of his weight journey on the show, except for a couple of times.
I'm sad because I don't even want to sit down because of...
Oh, Rob, we love you.
Kylie Jenner is the youngest of all the siblings. She is 23 years old, and she has been said to be the American modern beauty standard. What really put her on the map was the big lip filler scandal where she denied over and over again when she was in her older teens about having lip filler, and she only said that she was overlining her lips, when very clearly it was not just overlining. She eventually obviously confirmed it, and even at some point last year, I think, dissolved her lip filler, and people were going bonkers over it about how good it looked. However, she went back and put the filler back in. She has yet to confirm any other work that she has done, but it's likely that she's had a jaw surgery, a breast augmentation, and some work done to her butt. On Keeping Up, she openly shared about her post-baby body a couple of times and feeling the pressure to bounce back to her original body.
This is gonna be kind of my first photo shoot after Stormy and doing like my first few fittings and getting back into it. It's kind of hard and discouraging.
And now notice Kim's reaction and Kylie's answer to that in the next video that I'm about to show you.
Like nothing in my closet fits me.
You're looking like really skinny.
Thank you.
Kylie has promoted detox teas and weird vitamins to her influenceable followers, and she was probably the first Kardashian to do so, and maybe even one of the first like big influencers to do so. She's been doing that for several years now, contributing to toxic diet culture. Kim Kardashian is 40 years old. It's important to note that Kim initially got famous because of her body, filming a sex tape.
Would you be where you are had there not been a sex tape?
You know, I think that's how I was definitely introduced to the world. So I like to think that I'm, you know, aware. I'm not naive to that fact that that's pretty much how I was introduced to the world. It was a negative way. So I felt like I really had to work 10 times harder to get people to see the real me.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't confirmed any plastic surgery and even showed on Keeping Up in the first few years of it airing that she didn't have any butt implants.
No implants.
Shocker.
Kim
could finally shut the haters up.
This x-ray is like the best thing I ever could have done.
But lipo doesn't show on x-rays. There are strong rumors that she once had a facelift, which wouldn't be surprising. She has confirmed getting Botox, which is, I mean, it's hard to hide because she has literally no lines in her forehead, and when she laughs or shows any emotions, her forehead does not budge. I think Kim always knew fame as having to do with her appearance, and it may have rubbed off on the rest of her family. She clearly has an obsession with the way she looks. I mean, it's not for nothing that she literally published a selfie book. And I mentioned this in my other video about body shaming, that she has promoted appetite suppressant lollipops, and she's also promoted flat tummy shakes a couple times. Kim is vegan, and she suggested that she's been looking so good recently because of her plant-based diet. Kim gained a lot of weight with her 2 pregnancies and was body shamed by many media sources. She promotes and sells waist trainers, which can cause serious damage to your internal organs and contributes to unrealistic beauty standards.
Okay guys, so Skims is launching our very own waist trainer, and a waist trainer is a gift that I used to give to all of my friends right after they had a baby. To me, they just make me feel really snatched, and I really don't know I know snatched isn't like the most descriptive word, but I would always wear a waist trainer when I just feel like I just need to get it together, when I really want to train my waist.
Alright guys, so I am going to explain to you why I use a waist trainer. Every once in a while when I'm just feeling like I need to get it together, and especially after I had babies, I would wear this just around the house. I wouldn't really sleep in it.
She herself says it makes her feel snatched, when snatched is basically a synonym for skinny, right? On the show, Kim has gotten stretch marks removed after having her babies.
Laser number 1 coming in. Laser 2. Oh my god. One more. Ready for takeoff.
Okay, yours.
I don't know how I get myself into this. That's my assistant.
Yes, please. Jonathan. Also known as the household nurse.
Yeah, thanks.
You gotta keep it cold. Pay attention.
And not to mention the huge cellulite scandal that happened a couple years ago when we saw her freak out over a paparazzi photo of her on vacation.
I don't get it. Like, I literally don't look like this.
You take pictures, and if they're not like perfect, people just like body shame you and criticize you, and like for people to just think that's okay is so frustrating.
Khloe Kardashian is 37 years old, and I briefly talked about her in my video about body shaming. Khloe Kardashian has experienced a lot of body shaming. For the longest time, she was seen as the fat, funny sister, which there's so much to unpack behind that, I don't even want to get into it. Her journey with weight loss is a really big topic to dissect.
I want to bring up that when I looked up Kardashian body controversy on Google, the only results, except for a few, were only about Khloe. Like Khloe Kardashian this, Khloe Kardashian that, blah, 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 blah. This celebrity reacts to Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian says this. And there's maybe a bit of Kim Kardashian sprinkled here and there, but the obsession with Khloe's weight is insane.
I first want to address how Khloe has confessed in a strange and insensitive Snapchat with Kourtney that she thinks she has BDD, body dysmorphia disorder.
Body dysmorphic disorder is a mental health disorder in which you can't stop thinking about one or more perceived defects or flaws in your appearance, a flaw that appears minor or can't be seen by others. When you have body dysmorphic disorder, you intensely focus on your appearance and body image, repeatedly checking the mirror, grooming, or seeking reassurance, sometimes for many hours each day. You may seek out numerous cosmetic procedures to try to fix your perceived flaw.
And she also thinks the rest of her family has it.
Kill you. Coco does not want me to videotape her right now.
No, because I'm like a beached whale and you're making it more difficult.
What would you like to confess?
Why would I want to do a red carpet if I feel like a fat slob? Like, why would you?
Look at Khloe. Is she not dope? Khloe has another confession, guys. I want to know what it is.
I think our whole family has a little bit of body dysmorphia, but I'm kind of into it because it keeps us on our A game.
In the first couple of years of Keeping Up airing, she was labeled as the fat sister. On that, she has said, "It's like being brainwashed. You think, do I have a distorted body image and think I'm not as big as I am?" Khloe lost weight in 2009 and really became active around 2012. Khloe has stated, "It's very normal to lose weight at a slow process. For me, that's how I lost all my weight before and how it stayed off. I used to fluctuate weight because I would try all these diet fads and then I would gain the weight right back. I would always yo-yo. When I lost my weight and kept it off, it's when I lost it slowly." As I explained in my video about body shaming, in June 2021, I think, an unedited and unfiltered photo of Khloe was posted and it went viral, but she thought it made her look unflattering. Her legal team quickly wiped it off the internet, despite the outpouring of people saying that she looked amazing. Khloe went live shortly after this picture was posted to kind of disprove or debunk that picture of her. And she also made a post on Instagram about it all, writing, "The photo that was posted this week is beautiful, but as someone who has struggled with body image her whole life, when someone takes a photo of you that isn't flattering, in bad lighting, or doesn't capture your body the way it is after working so hard to get it to this point, and then shares it to the world, you should have every right to ask for it to not be shared, regardless of who you are." Khloe has said that she's never really felt outsider pressure to lose the post-baby weight.
No, I don't feel pressure from any outsider at all. I guess it's my own personal pressure, but it's what I enjoy. It's not even like, I don't have like, oh, I have to lose 20 pounds in 10 days. I don't think like that at all. I just think my normal routine before baby was working out, 5 to 6 times a week. That's my therapy, and that's where I feel like I de-stress. I'm allowed to figure out my own thoughts, and it's my selfish personal space. So that's something for me Why would I change now that I have a baby? That was something that I cherished so much prior.
But I have a hard time believing that, because she kind of contradicted herself in a post she later made right after the unflattering pic of her was posted. She said, "In truth, the pressure, constant ridicule, and judgment my entire life to be perfect and to meet others' standards of how I should look has been too much to bear."
I gained 40 pounds during my pregnancy, and I was 203 pounds when I delivered, which blows my mind. And you think, oh, you're going to have a baby and all of it's going to come out. And then you leave the hospital, you're like, what is going on? Why do I still have all this weight?
Yeah, we all have this revenge body that we're trying to achieve.
My focus is true and just really immersing myself in motherhood. But I completely relate to, God, what the daunting thought of, gosh, now I have to go work out, and where do I start?
Khloe has a major influence on plus-size people because she was once a plus-size person herself, when in reality, she was more like a mid-size, like maybe size 8, 10, something like that. Some people say that she was really hypocritical during the Taylor Swift, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian fight that happened a couple of years ago, because the actress Chloe Grace Moretz expressed her opinion on the whole situation, and Khloe wasn't happy about that, so she body shamed Chloe Grace Moretz. Not cool. Khloe had a show called Revenge Body, which is a show all about body transformations, and it kind of suggests that you're more worthy, valuable, amazing, and beautiful after losing weight if you're fat, or after gaining weight if you're too skinny. I highly suggest watching dietitian Abby Sharp's video about the Revenge Body.
Now, let's be real. The majority of individuals who seek weight loss usually do it either for health or aesthetic reasons, both of which are totally valid goals, and one, in my opinion, is not more worthy of pursuit than the other. I don't think it's productive to discriminate against people who have aesthetic goals for themselves if that is what brings them joy. However, this show encourages weight loss for the purpose of revenge against somebody else because, in the words of Khloe Kardashian,
a great body is the best revenge.
And while the term revenge body may sound empowering, it can actually be very problematic and harmful for one's relationship with their body. Not only does it imply that you must alter your physical appearance to essentially manipulate somebody who has hurt you by making them feel badly, but you are also changing your body for somebody else rather than for your own health and wellness goals. Research has also shown that behaviors that are rooted in revenge and seeking punishment towards someone else can very easily lead to obsession, meaning that a revenge-based workout plan or diet that is externally motivated can easily become obsessive and potentially even disorderly.
Khloe promoted and continues to promote detox teas and weight loss shakes, and I really like these two charts made by the Healthy Kids Association. This one about detox.
Positives of a detox diet: encourages increase in whole fruit and vegetable intake. Negatives: laxative and diuretic based, natural or added. Gain weight back after or lose muscle. Electrolyte deficiencies, stomach issues, excessive gas, cramps. Not much scientific evidence supporting these teas.
And this one about a juice diet.
Positives: increase fruit and vegetable intake. Convenient. Negatives: eliminates fiber from fruit and vegetables. Does not make you feel full. Decreases healthy variety of foods. And cuts out important food groups like dairy, protein, and whole grains.
Similar to Kim, Khloe has gotten her cellulite removed on the show.
Hi.
How are you? How are you?
It's good. How are
Good to
you?
see you. Good.
So are we ready for this?
Yeah.
We've been working
What do
here.
you think we're doing? We're trying to make it smaller.
And she has confirmed a nose job, having filler, and having some work done to her butt.
Everyone says, oh my gosh, she's had her third face transplant, but I've had one nose job, Dr. Raj Kanodia, and everyone gets so upset, like, why don't I talk about it? No one's ever asked me. You're the first person in an interview that's ever asked me about my nose.
And she's also confirmed that she's tried Botox.
I've done, sure, injections, not really Botox. I've responded horribly to Botox.
There's a difference between Botox and filler, by the way.
Botox reduces wrinkles by freezing the muscles underneath the skin, and fillers work by plumping up areas of the skin that have lost fullness due to aging. I think that this keeping up clip is really important to show because it kind of makes the audience think that the Kardashians aren't that open with each other about their plastic surgeries and injections. Even Kourtney and Kim were skeptical about Khloe here.
What is it? Your whole face has changed. Did you do any
Craziest laugh.
filler?
No, I asked her that. She said no.
Oh, I haven't. You haven't done any Botox? No. Khloe, your whole face changes when you laugh. It's like, I stare at you. You noticed it? Yeah, I thought she was on drugs.
Khloe was always called the fat, funny sister. Firstly, she was never really plus-sized, more mid-sized, like I mentioned before. And second, why is the main good character trait for someone always funny? Why can't she be smart or beautiful? And why was she characterized mainly by the word fat? Being bigger wasn't her whole personality. So in conclusion, do I hate the Kardashians? No, I don't. Do I think they could contribute a little less to toxic diet culture and toxic body portrayals? Yes. The Kardashians have yet to be correctly taken accountable for promoting unrealistic beauty.
Do you think that you are promoting unattainable standards of beauty in any way?
No, I don't. Because I think we get up, we do the work, we work out, you know.
We all really enjoy taking care of ourselves and being healthy. So I think if anything, the only thing we're really trying to represent is just having the most healthy, being the most healthy version of yourself.
Even when directly asked about it. Please check out Lori Hill's videos about the possible surgeries they've gotten done, Stephanie Lange's video on Khloe, Ibrahim Kamit's on beauty standards, and dietitian Abby Hart's reaction to the show Revenge Body. They're all linked in the description below. Wow, I'm on a roll with uploading videos. Enjoyed, folks, because I'm about to go MIA just like Rob Kardashian.